Hey!
Hey! Hi guys.
Done. You're
I'm
done.
I'm done. Thanks to you.
Clients are
You were
done
there.
in 15 minutes.
We're done this Promaster 159 2021.
Yeah.
And we're about to give it back to the owners. They're gonna freak out.
When I walk through the street.
Promaster 159, as I said, they got a rack, the standard rack, the ladder on the side to go and clean up the thing a little bit sometimes. And as I said, the rack on top, you see the little trees at the top of the rack? That's from Boreal, our supplier for the racks, and they're great. Easy to install and very polyvalent, as we say.
Yes, I will. There's only one
Windows on the side, 2 in the back, or as per usual, the standard Vanessa, and a big one on the driver's side, just in the front. As I said, a 159, not extended. This van exists, the interior exists because they saw Vanessa and they said, we want one like that. So we're gonna surprise them in a few minutes. And we're probably gonna hear about the fact that they saw their van, this guy in the back, and they wanted one like that. Lighting in the back.
Ooh.
For night light. LED, doesn't consume much power. And you can see the Wii Boost. As I said, they saw Vanessa and they said, we want one. So they got that one. Hey, we're about to go in, but I'll show you the back end first.
Okay.
We call that the utility or the cargo end. Wait until you see this. Door on the right, door on the left. They wanted one of these, Eco Temp, just to take a shower when you're dirty. Not connected because it's in the middle of winter and there's a storm coming, so we're not connected. We didn't connect it, we didn't test it yet, so it's empty of water and it's gonna last. The intake for, or the connections for the gas, the connections for the water, the access to the tank, if you want to empty it during the winter. They wanted one of these. A cargo drawer.
This is new, eh?
This is new, and this cargo drawer, 400 pounds, and it comes out everywhere, all the way back. So I know what they're gonna put in there, especially little doggy at the front who's gonna be sleeping right there in its little cage. So we're gonna hear about that later. Other than that, I've added a little bit, quite a few controls on the electrical side here so that you don't need to open the box. You get the master control for the AC coming in and when you want to charge it. You got the master cutoff switch on the charger should you need to use it. And you got access to lights here, as you can see.
Ooh.
And you got access to the lights on top that you're probably going to see if, even if it's sunny, it's big enough that
Ooh, nice.
it's there. And access to the propane, which is slightly different than usual, but the propane is there. Vented to the outside, as per usual, and easy to access. So that's the back end. Right when you come in, little foot light to guide you in the dark after a soirée bien arrosée. And right at the entrance, boom, you got access to one of these puppy here. Obviously facing that way, you didn't want to face outside. So that's the feature of this entrance.
So I just want to mention here, I see it flickering because of the frequency of the camera. It does not flicker in real life.
2 seats and a pivot. So they're gonna have access to their little living room with a height adjustable, any sense you want, any direction you want, a lagoon table that is usable here or can be transferred on this banquette right here.
Oh, okay.
So the front end of the banquette, you saw it. The back end is you just open the this part and the back end here has all the storage for this part right there. So lots of storage. Out the eating part or the eating vent coming out of the center area here. The master control center of the place is here. They control everything here. Dominic probably can't see it, but they wanted this little smart puppy right there from this company.
This is flickering, but it's not flickering in real life.
And it has a lot of options in there in terms of car batteries, the system. It has the tank levels. Same thing for the health of the whole vehicle, and as you can see, it's very healthy. S-bar heating, a B4. petrol, not diesel. You got the controller for the inverter charger. Thank you. I'm losing my words. And you got the lighting controls as a backup here. I'm saying as a backup because again, what we use is one of these and they have control on all the lights. All the way to the back is a sideways bed, about 71 and a half, close to 72 inches in length and about 54 in width. And that's what the client wanted, so we stuck to those measurements and it's probably going to work great. You can see the windows in the back, camouflage in the wall that we created, fully insulated in the side, fully insulated above the plafond or the roof, and fully insulated in your feet. So it's going to do the job for our -20 winters. Nothing fancy. You can see the cabinets or the layout for cabinets. They wanted a lot of space to put cargo in, so it's fully equipped with these doors and these hydraulic piston. You can store, the way I build those vans, you can store up to 50 pounds of stuff easily without blinking an eye. And you get to the front in the kitchen area, same story. And here we started to camouflage some of the vaisselle. Dishes. We stuck to these plates here and the cups, and the rest of the treasures is hidden right here, which I will open and unlock because it's locked. Empty cargo for all the big spoons, big forks, big knives, whatever. This one is the pièce de résistance for their cutlery. The little handle for all the chaudron or the pots and pans that I'm about to show you, and they're located right here. So the pots and pans are in that particular area here.
Oh, nice!
So they're stored tight away. You got good cargo or good place to store more stuff on top here. There's a frigo or a fridge by Isotherm, and you've all seen a frigo before. Lots of room, lots of space, and it's probably going to do great for them. Under their bed on the left-hand side, a 83-liter tank or 22 gallons for some of you guys. And in terms of gray water use, they're going to use that one right there, which is a 26-liter, 7 gallons. They're going to empty it more often than they're going to fill the other one, but that's okay, and that's what they wanted. And you can see the rest of the cargo area with lots of space.
There's never enough space for garbage.
Garbage, recycling, name it, whatchamacallit. That's about it. This is the van in a nutshell, and as I said, we're about to give it to them, so keep on watching. You're going to see their face, and hopefully they're going to be happy.
We are waiting for the clients.
Oh, I think they're pulling in.
Right now?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
You heard a car because we are in a garage. And there's car over there and over there.
Car everywhere.
There's car everywhere. Are you happy you're done?
I'm going to take a break. Ooh. There they are. There we go. Je vais vous donner le go pour la fin de semaine. On a fait roche.
Ah, vous êtes pas mal sympathique.
On est passé, puis on a vu que le samedi, des fois, ça travaillait.
Watch your head.
Oh my God.
Oh yes! Oh, check it out. Wow, c'est nice. Oh my
God. Je vais pleurer.
C'est vraiment. Wow! Fantastique. Bravo.
Oh mon Dieu, je capote. Incroyable. Mais là, on allait nos boîtes quasiment pour rentrer là-dedans.
Ah, si vous voulez, ouais.
Écoute.
Elle est magnifique.
Franchement, là. Écoute, regarde. Ça, on avait cru entrevoir ça quand vous avez fait de la douche, là, l'autre jour. C'est de toute beauté.
C'est tellement beau. Avec les petites tablettes,
Les
là,
perks,
c'est
les
magnifique.
perks. Regarde, on a même la bibliothèque de Dominique et Marie.
Wow. Incroyable. You guys are great.
Yeah, you guys are great.
La même
Ma
chose
toilette.
pour ça.
Super.
La lumière va suivre. La lumière va s'éteindre
Ah, regarde
à un
ça.
moment donné.
OK,
right?
Super.
OK.
Fait que,
Ah, la lumière était
don't worry
flashée
about
après
it. Utilisation standard.
Oui.
Vous pouvez faire ce que vous voulez avec.
Oui.
Vous pouvez même vous coucher le soir puis là, si vous voulez.
Nice.
You can tilt that up avec la poignée qui est là.
OK, oui.
And you can use that.
OK, excellent.
Okay. And the
Le
chauffage.
heater est en dessous.
The heater is right there.
All right. Puis avec le chien, parce que nous, là,
il va
pendant un
rentrer.
petit bout de temps, il va y avoir un chien, là, fait que la niche va être là.
Ça bouge pas.
Ça bouge pas, c'est ça.
OK,
Um,
super. Oh, très nice.
C'est trop
Wow.
nice.
Hey, check ça, ça fit juste.
No rattle.
Ça, c'est si vous voulez les appeler.
Ah.
Celui-là, par exemple, il faut qu'il glisse.
Oh,
OK,
yes!
c'est beau.
C'est beau!
Avec les petits couteaux et tout.
Super!
Wow, very nice.
Hey, juste la bonne grandeur.
Hop, cargo en bas.
Oh!
Ah, que c'est beau.
Ah, que c'est beau!
Wow, hein?
Yes!
Un autre style de
Le
recette, je
petit
sais pas si
dessin
ça
qui
va
cling
toffer.
cling.
Ça va topper.
Ouais.
Ça.
Vide.
Oh, yes!
Hey,
J'ai touché, là, puis il est frais.
Ah, puis il est froid.
Ah ouais?
Ouais.
Il est fait déjà, là. Il est à 1 ou 2.
Vous la garderez pour vous.
OK.
C'est le vignoble. Comment ça s'appelle, donc, celui-là, Claude?
C'est Léon Courville. Ouais, bon.
Ça, c'est lavé pour qu'on puisse boire devant, mais c'est. Tu vas voir
Tu vas voir
la.
le petit clin d'œil. Son genre.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Mais ça veut pas dire qu'on boit vite, hein? Ça veut pas dire qu'on boit vite, c'est pas des lignes, là.
I'm with Claude and Anne and Sylvain. And they bought yellow cups like this so we can drink really fast.
Donc, c'est bon.
Oh yeah. Bon, ben allons-y.
Yes.
My ain't could do good without a dime. Work for nothing in their old.
Yes, félicitations.
Ça va être...
Yes,
Hey, Anne, hein?
Oh, excuse, oui.
yes.
Écoute, c'est un rêve fou
Ah,
là,
ouais.
qui se réalise, c'est vraiment. Là, ça fait 5 ans qu'on regarde des vannes, puis on a la vanne qu'on veut. Exactement.
Au-delà de nos expectatives,
Ouais,
c'est
au-delà de nos
incroyable.
attentes.
Au-delà de nos attentes, c'est fantastique.
Tant mieux.
Oui, ça a été.
Travail incroyable.
Oui, vraiment super belle. On va être bien pour.
Magnifique.
Oui.
Make a deal, sell a whole lot more. Now check your bag as you're walking out the door. There's more to plastic than debit card.
And that was Sylvain's 12th van. As you probably noticed, he puts everything he has on every project. His knowledge, his precision, but mostly his passion for work well done. We all thought he would be bored to death after he retired from the Air Force, but I guess Vanlife is keeping him on top of his game, even at 64 years old. To prove my point, he started working on the 13th project before I was even done editing this video.
I'm gonna burn that big store down, then I'll be free as a bird. The Walmart parking lot.
French Canadian lesson number 18. Broche à foin, haphazard. It means something that is done with a clear lack of knowledge, precision, or planning. But in French, the expression is really funny because broche à foin means haywire. The origin is very simple. It comes from the poor Quebec farmers that didn't have enough money to roll their hay properly, so they would use cheap hay wire. We would say that their work is hay-wired. For example, when someone drives a van that is falling apart in the Walmart parking lot, you would say that his van is hay-wired. Cette van-là est broche à foin. So, broche à foin, haphazard.